So hello guys, good day and welcome back to Budding Mariners English. I am Surya, your mentor from Budding Mariners, and today we'll be seeing one of the recent most asked questions by students whenever I talk to any students for their guidance or whenever my students call me. I face this question. They are really doubtful and they're really confused about the counseling process. So counseling process is basically if you want to join for your IMU colleges for your BSc, BTech, DNS, so you have to go through this process called counseling. So it is basically once you have to apply after your IMUCET result are out, you have to apply to the IMU counseling by paying a specific amount. Then they'll be releasing the merit list or the admission list according to your CET rank, according to your category, according to the seat availability and all. They will be publishing the admission list. So according to that admission list and according to the priority which you have selected to get a seat in your allocated IMU colleges, you will be getting the seats. So that is in short the counseling process. So just in simple terms, if you have to get admission in IMU colleges, you have to go through this process called counseling. So let's see how IMUCET 2026 counseling will be taking proceeding with. And so today we'll be seeing the complete process, the complete steps, which all steps you have to do, when all these steps should be done. So all these things we'll be talking about. So yes, IMU 2026 counseling process, we'll be seeing the exact roadmap. So before indulging into that, these are the colleges, few of the IMU colleges, and these are few of the courses which are provided there. Okay, so for BTech in Marine Engineering, which is a 4-year course, you can go for Chennai, Kolkata and Mumbai port campuses. For BTech Naval Architecture and Ocean Engineering, Visakhapatnam. BTech Naval Architecture and Shipbuilding, Visakhapatnam. BSc Nautical Science, you can go for Chennai, Kochi and Navi Mumbai. And for DNS, you can go for Chennai and Navi Mumbai. So this is the official data from IMU's website. Okay, so let's see the proper roadmap or what are the steps which you have to follow to get admitted into one of the IMU colleges. So first, once you are done with your IMUCET exams, the rank list will be publishing within 1 or 2 weeks. Then you have to do the registration for the counseling, IMU counseling registration you have to go through for, and then the admission list will be published. So there will be multiple admission lists, list 1, list 2, list 3 will be there. So in any of these 3 lists, your name will be coming up. So according to that list, you will be allotted your seats in the respective IMU colleges. Then after once you receive your name in any list, you have to go for seat booking. So seat booking, basically you have to pay a certain amount to confirm that you will be joining that particular college for that seat. Then you can go for upgradation as well. So in the first list, you may have got your second preference, second option. Okay, so in the next list, which is the second list, you may get or you wish to upgrade it into your first preference. So you can opt for upgradation as well. So once your name is in the first list but you have got into your second preference, you still can upgrade it and get into your first preference in the second list. So that is upgradation. So once you confirm here, then you will be getting admission in your IMU colleges. So this is the basic roadmap of how you will be getting admission into your IMU colleges.
If you are someone who is looking for English classes for IMUCET and sponsorship preparation and want to join Merchant Navy, there is a link in the description. Fill out that Google form.
So as the first and the foremost step, the rank list publishing. So we'll see how the rank list will be publishing, when the rank list will be publishing it. Rank list is usually published 1 to 2 weeks post IMUCET exam. So after your IMUCET is already done in 24th of May. So in 2 to 3 weeks maximum, not 3 weeks, in 2.5 weeks, your rank list will be published. So whoever has got their name in the rank list can go for the IMU counseling process. Okay, so around 1 lakh students are appearing this year. They have appeared this year. So in that, around 18k 19k 19,000 students will be getting a qualifying rank. Their names will be in the rank list. So those 19,000 or 20,000 or whatever the qualifying ranks are, so those students can apply for the IMU counseling. Only candidates with a valid rank certificate are eligible for counseling process. Then now the next step is the registration for the counseling. So registration, register online once the portal is open. So the portal is basically opened after one and a half weeks after your result is published, after the IMUCET result is published. Choose your desired course and college as per your priority. So okay, so let's get an example. So suppose your first preference is for BSc Nautical Science in Navi Mumbai. Okay, so you should be selecting your first option as BSc Nautical Science in Navi Mumbai, and your second preference might be BTech in Marine Engineering in Kolkata. So you put that as your second preference, as your second option. So the options you are selecting should be as per the priority which you wish to go or you wish to take admission into that college. And I would suggest to not fill any options which you won't be going for or which you won't be opting for, because once your name comes in the admission list, there will be no refund or anything of your registration fees. Select multiple options to maximize your chances. Okay, so as per your priority, you should be selecting the options of the combination of your course and your college. Fees and allotment. A registration fee of 10,000 rupees is required. Okay, so if you want to register for IMU counseling, a 10,000 rupees of registration fees is required. So this 10,000 is not refundable once your name comes in any of the merit list. If it doesn't come in any of the merit list, then 9,000 rupees is refundable. 1,000 rupees they will be taking as a processing charge. So how your allotment is done, under what criteria your allotment is done. So the first criteria is your CET rank, IMU CET rank, then your category, which category, whatever reservation forms or the reservation certificates you have submitted at the time of application, and your choices and the seat availability as per your choice. So these are the things which will be affecting your allotment. Okay, now comes the admission list. So as I said, the first admission list will be coming after the last date of registration. After the last date of registration, like 1 to 2 weeks in between, all these three list will be coming out. So first the first list will come, then second list, then the third list. Okay, so there are multiple lists published by IMU. Selected candidates will be receiving an email alert. So in whichever list your name is there, so you will be receiving an email alert saying that you have to do your seat booking. So you have to fill a 30,000 seat booking. So in that mail they will be saying that you have to book your seat. Then if you want for upgradation, you have to give a confirmation. So upgradation is basically, if in the first list, if you go to your second preference and you wish to upgrade, still you have to fill that 30,000 rupees to confirm your seat, then you can go for upgradation. So in the next list you may get your first preference. So paying the 30,000 rupees for your seat booking is mandatory, even if you are not going for upgradation, if you are going for upgradation as well. So if your name comes in any merit list, the 30,000 rupees of seat booking is mandatory, even if you want to do upgradation, even if you don't want to do upgradation. But you might have to give a confirmation if you want upgradation or if you don't want an upgradation. Even if your name isn't in the first list, you may appear in the second or the third list. So seat booking and upgradation, I have already discussed it. Pay 30,000 to book your seat or stay eligible for upgrades. Wait for the second or third list to move into a higher priority preference. So, and the main thing is, once you get upgraded in the next merit list, you won't be able to go back to the previous seat or previous list which you got, because all that seats will be occupied by the other candidates. So once you get upgraded, you have to book that seat, or you can just not apply for IMU colleges, or you won't be able to get admission into IMU colleges. So if you choose for upgradation, then you get upgraded, then you are supposed to take that seat. You won't be able to go back and choose your previous seat or previous college or your course. Now comes the counseling and admission. So after once you do your seat booking, then you may or may not go for upgradation. So after your seat booking, anyway you will be called up for an you are supposed to physically present there and submit all your documents, all your original educational documents, all your this IMUCET rank card and all your caste certificate, all your medical certificates specially. So report in person to allotted MTS with all your original documents. Submit a medical certificate from a DG approved doctor. This is the most important point here. Failure to report or submit documents on time result in rejection. So if you go with a wrong document, if your names are just here and there, if your names are not matching in different documents, if your medical certificate is not from a DG approved doctor, they can straight away kick you out, reject your application, even though you have filled all these registration form, all these seat booking form and all. So that will be the final stage of your admission, and this is where you have to be organizing all your documents and you will be submitting it. So once the submission is done, this is the final stage and you will be getting admission in your favorite IMU colleges. Okay, so IMUCET 2026 is already done. Some of you might have done good, some of you might have not done good. So even if you will get a rank, even if you will not get a rank, if you are serious about Merchant Navy, you still have a chance in the next year. So start your preparation starting from right now. Just don't wait or just don't waste another second. Just go fill out the Google forms in the description, or just DM me cadet in this number. This is my personal number, 921690856. Just DM me cadet and I'll be calling you. I'll be talking with you. I'll be clearing all your queries and doubts, and we'll be kick-starting your preparation so that you can get a good rank and a good company sponsorship at least in the next year. So that was it. That was about the process of IMU counseling. So hope it is clear. If you have any further doubts, just drop down in the comment section or just fill out the Google forms in the description below. So yes, till then, till next video, bye bye, take care, bye, and yes, subscribe and give me a thumbs up.